Hey everyone, welcome back to the Revolting Man channel. I'm Zach. Alright, here's our next video in the Your First AR-15 series. Remember, this series is designed to help a brand new rifle owner take their rifle and be ready with some core competencies to begin becoming an effective rifleman. And the culmination of that process, the end of the beginning, is to have your rifle zeroed. The whole point of this series was to be quick, down and dirty, easy, non-technical steps the brand new rifle owner needed to take. Unfortunately, we've got to dig down on this just a little bit. I tried to do it last time, and I got some feedback that said I didn't explain it well enough. All right. So before I try to explain what a zero is, I need to fall back and explain some core concepts. All right. There's four things you need to understand before you can understand zero. So strap in, we're going back to school. Our first concept is range. Range is very simple. It is the distance between you, this is you, hello you, and your target. For our purposes and to simplify things, we're dealing with a range of 250 yards. All right, next we have point of aim. Point of aim is the imaginary line between your sights and the center mass of your target. You always aim for the center mass of your target. Remember, we're doing a basic familiarization here. There's lots of stuff we're skipping over, but for the purpose of making it easy, you always aim at the center mass of your target. So point of aim is the imaginary line that runs between the sights of your rifle and where you want to impact on the target. Right? Okay, our next concept is trajectory. Trajectory is the path the bullet takes from leaving the muzzle of your rifle until it impacts the ground. As soon as bullets leave the muzzle of the rifle, they're falling. So you're always actually aimed a little bit up, and your bullet is following this arc, this trajectory. Some bullets have more extreme trajectories than others. The 5.56, what we're dealing with in the AR-15, has a relatively flat trajectory. But every bullet has a trajectory of some kind. Point of impact is where all three of these concepts come together. If we change the range of the target, for instance, move it closer to the shooter, and maintain the same point of aim, then the trajectory of the bullet dictates that it would impact the target higher up on the target. And if the target were small enough, and if the change in range was substantial enough, the bullet might go over the target. Likewise, if we move the target farther away from the shooter and maintain the same point of aim, the bullet is going to impact lower down on the target, and if the target is small enough and the change extreme enough, even go underneath the target. Okay? So that's point of impact. All right, so what's all this mean? So what we're trying to accomplish with our zero, and probably what you need to remember, is zero is both a verb and a noun. A zero is something you do, and zero is something you have. You do the process of zeroing in order to end up with a zero. So someone will say, I'm going to zero my rifle, or is that rifle zeroed, or I have a zeroed rifle. And what that process is that you adjust your sights, whatever your sighting system is, be it scope, iron sights, red dot, ACOG, prism reflex, I don't even know all the different options, there's so many. But whatever your sight is, that you have it adjusted so that at given ranges, your point of impact is going to be predictable. So the end goal is to be able to predict your point of impact. And that is dictated by the interplay of range, point of aim, and trajectory. All right. So zero is kind of point of aim. I'm sorry. Zero is kind of point of impact. We're not doing this again. My poor wife's too patient with me as it is. All right. And point of aim is only an aspect of zero. All right. So here's what we're going to do next. We're actually going to go to the range and we're going to play with this. We're going to deal with range. We're going to deal with with trajectory. And we're going to deal with point of aim. And hopefully all of this will become clear as mud in the next video. Everyone, we appreciate your patience. I am not a natural teacher. This does not come easily to me, but I think we got it this time. Let me know in the comments if we do or not. We appreciate you. Fall in! Your mission today, whether you choose to accept it or not, is to zero your rifle in order to become an effective rifleman. Are there any questions? Oh, sir, yes, sir! What is it, Schmuckatelli? Sir, what does it mean to zero your rifle to become an effective rifleman? Well, Schmuckatelli, it means when you are an effective rifleman, you have 0 enemies! Ah! Oh, death kill, yacht! Any more questions? Oh, sir, yes, sir! What is it, Schmuckatelli? Oh, why do I feel funny when I climb the rope?